Hello, everyone. It's Melissa, Mother Lover for Life, 100%, coming to you doing a spiritual message. I'm going to do a Celtic cross today and the Kitsune Foxfire deck today. I'm going to go ahead and light some sage. I've already lit a candle for us. And then I'll probably go ahead and get a card from the Lightworker Oracle deck. So thank you for tuning into my channel. Please like, subscribe, and share. Give me a thumbs up if you find this spiritual message helpful. So let's go ahead and get started. Thanks for taking time out of your day to listen to this message. I hope that it helps you with transition and on your spiritual path. So I'm going to go ahead and cleanse and clear this energy. Just thank my angels, ascended masters, to come into this reading, and my ancestors, spirits, and guides. I ask that my energy be cleansed with the white light of the Holy Spirit. I call on Mother Mary Magdalene, Jesus Christ, Great Mystery and Great Spirit, to help me be a light. Help me have a mind that's clear, eyes to see, ears to hear, a voice to speak truth, and a heart that's pure. I cleanse and clear any negative energy or entities from my energetic bubble. Thank you for my blessings. Thank you for this gift of life. Thank you for this message. I pray that it reaches whoever it needs to today. Thank you. Okay, so we'll go ahead and shuffle these cards. I hope all of you are getting your day started off with a positive focus. Help get your mind right. It usually helps for me. Just get started on something positive. Focus on something positive. I'm probably going to go take a walk out in nature after this reading and do a little walking meditation in nature just to help me get grounded and allow Mother Nature to heal me. Oops. I release any negativity, self-doubt, self-sabotage, fear that may be holding me back on this spiritual path. And I ask for the strength to keep going, even when it gets difficult. My life just goes a little bit better every time I focus on something positive in the morning. I find that my mind, born with a gift and empowerment. So when I tap into that gift that I've been given from the spirit world, from Great Mystery and Great Spirit, I remember that I was born with a gift, and it empowers me. And I hope that it empowers you too by remembering. I hope that sharing what I've been through and what I'm going through now can help you in some way. So thanks for tuning in. I'll give it one more shuffle here. Okay. Thank you, Kitsune, for this message today. Please let me have a message for this collective energy reading this morning on what we need to focus on for this day and the heart of the energy that I'm reading for this collective and what the focus should be today. Okay. Fleeting Beauty. That's at the heart of the spread. Fleeting Beauty, number 13. There we go. And then we have the Gift of Connection Crossing Fleeting Beauty. And then I have the Noble one. And the Awakening. And Empowerment. The Sentinel. And what are the hopes and desires for this collective spirit? Okay. Tea Ceremony. And Fears. Sharing Your Wisdom. And how the, ooh, look out, got a whole pile flying out. And how others see and the best choices for this collective. How others view this collective and the best choice for this collective. That one almost popped out. So we have Fleeting Beauty, the Gift of Connection, the Noble one. Ooh, there we go again. Garden of the Night. The Garden of the Night. That's what we, that's the 9th card today. So that's how, I think that's how others view the collective. I'm still learning how to do cards, so bear with me. Oh, that's, yeah, that's in our Fears. Garden of the Night. So, fears holding this collective back, the Garden of the Night. So, and the 10th card is going to be the best possible action for this collective. What is the best possible action, Kitsune, for this collective? Best possible action for this collective. Woo. Wow, that one really flew out. Sunlight After Darkness. So, through all the difficult experiences that this collective has been through, we are seeing the sunlight after darkness. If we're able to see the sunlight after darkness. Sometimes when we're going through addiction, depression, and things like that, it's really hard to see the sunlight. I got my yellow shirt on today, so that's a 3rd chakra color for personal empowerment from your belly. I'm coming back into my personal empowerment, empowering myself. We drew the dragon, the yellow dragon, which is the awakening. So I'm awakening to new gifts and abilities within myself through empowering myself and sharing these messages with this collective and my growth. So and my ability to be truthful during this experience is my strength today. And I'm sharing the wisdom that I'm gaining through this experience. So I hope that you can find it helpful. We've got Fleeting Beauty at the beginning of the spread. So I'm going to show you that card. She's kind of looking off to the side and she's holding on to this vine plant that is, there's blossoms. I don't know if you can see the blossoms coming up through there. And then there's no blossoms or leaves on here, but there's this little one hanging here. And she looks a little bit sad. And she's looking off to the side. So let's read 13. I've never drew this one for the heart of the spread yet. Oh, I flipped right through it. What are the chances of that, huh? That was quick. This must be an important one for us to read today. So, at the heart of the spread for this collective, it's just saying, cherish the moments of beauty in your life. This card beseeches you to look around you and to acknowledge the rare beauty of life, the glory of the daylight, the sweetness of everyday moments that are gifts the universe gives to us all each day. There is a divine beauty that is fleeting and brief, but it's very short. Life reminds you to seize every moment of loveliness every day, and to know that you are a part of the great cycles of the planet. So open up to the divinity, savor the moments, cherish them, and most of all, notice them. For so many people are blind to all these blessings the planet has offered them. Make time for experiences in your life and grow the appreciation that you have within your life. It is not as it is not as simple as saying being grateful. We must first notice the beauty around us, see the beauty that is it within us too, and to cherish it, no matter how brief and bright the gift burns. Find the pleasure in the things that are temporary, and do not lament their passing so hard that you are robbed of the joy of their presence. Finding something in your life that is brief, that is temporary, that will not endure as other things do, and savor it, for it is a rare and precious beauty for its rarity. Glory in the pleasures of this moment, those that lie within you, those that dwell outside of you, and know that all will return again and be rediscovered within memory and sanctity of the reverent experience. So it's kind of like, the spring flowers blooming in the spring. They don't last very long, but they're sure beautiful, and we appreciate them because after everything has been, dormant all winter long, we see these beautiful daffodils and these other spring plants coming up, and it reminds us that of new life, new growth, and it is fleeting. It doesn't last forever. It's just something that we can see in the springtime that's so very beautiful, and it gives us the gift of things coming back to life. So, life in recovery and recovering from mental illness can be the same way. One minute you might feel, complete ecstatic and joyful, and then the next minute, you don't. But we have to appreciate those moments as fleeting as they may be, because if we aren't even able to see them at all, then we just stay rolling in the poo. So, I'm grateful to have eyes to see the beauty in my life, the beauty within me, the beauty within you, and to be able to share the gifts of that life is giving me today, and my ability to see that. And I do enjoy seeing these flowers coming up this spring. It does remind me that life goes on, and it's a beautiful thing, and it goes beyond being grateful. Um, it's truly feeling that deep within your soul. And as fleeting as it may be, I'm grateful to know that it's there. And I'm grateful to share that with you because that gives me a gift of connection. I'm connecting with the divine. I'm connecting with myself, my own higher self, and I'm sharing that with you, and connecting with others, through sharing these YouTube videos and showing my spiritual journey. So let's read the gift of connection, number 8. And sometimes relationships in our life are fleeting, they don't last long, but we're sure grateful to have had them as long as we did, because they had meaning in our life at that time, and we either learned a lesson from them or we didn't. When we gather together, our vulnerabilities can be raw and feel exposed. Yet, when we gather under the influence of this card, we know we are safe and something beautiful will come of our soul's connections. When this card comes to you, Seeker, you may know that the Kitsune have blessed you with the ability to create harmony and connections between those who seem too different, too diverse to truly know each other. This card shows you the way to create a connection to bring harmony in a situation where several people who seem unable to get along are thrust together by fate and destiny. Through the wisdom and kindness that resides within you and the fearless way in which you are truthful, you are able to weave people into groups that have a higher purpose and that can together create something greater than they could have ever achieved individually or as individuals. When this card comes, the most powerful quality that possesses at this time is that of universality. Universal universality. I can't say that word this morning. Of being able to see through what we seem to be and understand who we are on a soul level. This brings about a sense of safety, respect, and affection between people, and in a time, this will grow and blossom. This is a time of peacefulness, growth, affection, and harmonious relationships, ones that are truthfully so. These are not forced, nor are emotions or reactions suppressed or denied. These are genuinely affectionate bonds. The group energy created means each person can explore who they are without fear of condemnation or misunderstanding. This is often the card that appears with counselors, therapists, truly gifted teachers, and those who bring people together into a circle with each other. So that's a beautiful gift from the Creator, the gift of connection. So we have fleeting beauty. Even though it is not lasting, we're grateful to have the gift of connection that brings people together to be able to be themselves without condemnation, without judgment, without ridicule. Through this, we find the ability to be like the noble one. It's noble to be able to see and feel this beauty and enjoy the gift of connections that we have. And it feels very noble. And it's part of the awakening and part of our empowerment through our awakening, empowering ourselves through connecting with the divine spirit. So let's read the awakening. This is the very recent past or the present time. So some of us may have already awakened. Some of us may be in the middle of an awakening. It really doesn't matter. It's just the fact that we are noticing things and learning new ways of being so that we can become, through this non-fear and non-judgment, being able to see the fleeting beauty, enjoying the gift of connection, gives us a reason to continue on. And the noble one was the past. So we are like the noble one. When we connect to that fleeting beauty, we're able to see it and enjoy the gift of connection. It helps us awaken further, and that's part of our awakening and it, through our empowerment. And the awakening is sleep no more, soul child. The time for rest is done, and now you are awakened to action by the great golden dragon of the day, ancient friend to the kitsune. In the realms unseen by most humans, forgotten by nearly all humans, there are great dragons who stand on the edge of the day's birth and death, helping all within the realm to arise and awaken to blessings of each day. The golden dragon with this card heralds the awakening of the day. And when this card comes to you, you know you are being called to arise and awaken to a new day within your life. You are called to awaken to your own belief and to your own knowledge, to the truth of your own soul, and rise up and embrace it all, to know your worth and your beauty and to shine it out through the day before you. Treat this day as a new time, even when it contains old stories, as it is still a great and beautiful opportunity to take all that is within you and make the very most of all that is. When this card comes to you, it is a time to remember, too, that there are parts of you which are asleep or resting, dormant, and underlived, and they must now be awakened. Think now, seeker, on the dreams and wishes you sent to sleep over the years. Let them now gently awaken one by one as the days before you unfold so that they can come into life again. Not as dreams, not as ideas any longer, but as events and experiences that become your life. Awaken to this power. Awaken to your power. Awaken to your sleeping soul. And arise like this great dragon of the day and call out to the world that you are coming into it. You're coming into this day fearlessly, ready to live fully and embrace the adventures of this gift called life. So that's a beautiful message to remember, to embrace the adventures of this gift that we call life through this empowerment, through truly knowing ourselves and empowering ourselves through this awakening. So, Empowerment is the possible future. The outcome is the sentinel. So the tea ceremony is the hopes and desires of this collective that I'm reading for this morning. Let's go ahead and read 3. It is time for you now, Seeker, to quietly contemplate the inner and outer life, just as this kitsune is taking part in a moment to revere the tea and dress for the occasion, to savor the flavor and the aroma, to note the texture of the cup, and to hear the water being poured into the cup. You must now still the mind and bring yourself into an awareness of all that is about you, right in this moment, and all that lies within you. All around you are signs of the world that you will not endure. The things we feel are so important. Look upon 1 or 2 of them now and contemplate that they will not be here always. Thus, the worry and the stress we force ourselves to endure in the service of the temporary and the impermanent is unnecessary. Give yourself this time out of time, a sacred moment, a transformation of awareness, and see what is about you. Note it. Now turn your attention within, quietly, without criticism or praise, and observe who you are in this moment and what you have become. Breathe quietly, and you will find a moment's peace amidst the whirl of the world, and you will feel yourself stepping outside the frenzy and into a space where where there is soul, where there is beauty, where there is timelessness. From this moment, take some time to simplify some of your own life practices. Give away several possessions which are no longer used, or worked with, or connected with. Make some space in your life for quiet, still contemplation. Reduce the drama that so many find compelling, and turn your heart and hands to the creation of harmony. You may wish to slowly, with great consciousness, drink a healing tea, all the while aware of its heat, its scent, its taste, the colors, the sounds all about you. Welcome back to your own 5 senses, the great gifts of the spirit. Welcome back to, I was just going to read that again. Welcome back to your own 5 senses, the great gifts of the spirit. Never see them again as less, for when they are appreciated and worked with, they are gateways to moments of sublime beauty and even enlightenment. So when we come to that sublime beauty and enlightenment, I am drinking a glass of green tea this morning and savoring it, and I'm sharing the wisdom that I've gained through walking this path, and enjoying the beauty of my day, the beauty that's within me that's growing, and the beauty that I see within you that's growing. And I'm grateful for that today. And I'm able to share the wisdom that I'm gaining, through the difficult times as well as the good times. So this sharing of the wisdom is the reputation. So we're able to show our appreciation, share the wisdom that we have, through the difficult times and overcoming, and tell the stories of the overcoming our challenges and difficulties, even if we are in the midst of chaos, and we are gardening in the night and intertwining that sunlight and moonlight. And that way we can have this sunlight after darkness and appreciate it. Because if we didn't have the darkness, we wouldn't enjoy the sunlight. We wouldn't appreciate it in all of its splendor, because we wouldn't have had the contrast of the dark days, So after a time of challenge and hurt, there comes a time when the sweet joys of life gently begin to return. They will steal into your life so quietly that for many the signs of this beautiful change will go unnoticed. But with the turn of this card, you know that the time of new light will be awakening in and around you now. If you tune in, you will begin to see the signs that there is sweetness returning, that a smile or two fleets across your lips, that you awaken more easefully and greet the day with a sense of today will be kinder, better place than yesterday. You will notice others responding to you warmly and slowly, oh, so slowly. You begin to believe that perhaps there is a way forward and that you will once again find happiness. It is too soon to speak of being exuberant or enthusiastic, but this tender, very fragile new time will grow when you tend to it, when you encourage it, when you begin to notice that you are at last healing from the wounds life has dealt you. There will be no going back into the darkness. This is not temporary. You can trust this, and with your trust, it will gather strength and begin to take root. This sunlit time will grow brighter and become stronger as you feed it with your belief and gratitude. So do this, friend, and know that what was will never be again. For now you are in a time of new light. So I got my sunlight shirt on today, feeling sunny, and grateful to greet this day. I'm grateful to be clean and sober today and enjoy my awakening and be able to, notice the beautiful things around me. The mama and daddy purple finches outside my window feeding their babies this morning, and I'm seeing the leaves on the trees and the flowers popping up. And even though those beauties in this morning may be fleeting beauty, I'm grateful to be able to actually notice them and care about that. It's a gift of being able to see the connection of nature, my connection to the divine spirit and nature, the beauty that is inside of me, that's able to see those things and feel the beauty, light my soul up. And I'm grateful to be like the noble one today. And somebody's calling. And enjoy this awakening with this golden dragon and be empowered by it, and know that the sentinel is watching over me through this tea ceremony, and enjoying my tea this morning, sharing my wisdom with you, gardening in the night, uh, enjoying the gardening that I'm doing within my own soul, sharing the sunlight after my darkness with you. And I hope that you have found it helpful and inspiring, and it helps keep you going and on your awakening and empowerment on your sacred path. And so thank you for that message this morning, Kitsune. I'm going to go ahead and get a message from this Lightworker Oracle deck. This is a really beautiful deck by Alana Fairchild. So if you are wondering if you are a light worker, or if you'd like to research that, there's information online. That's what I've had to do as part of my spiritual journey, is just look more into different things that I was curious about and experiment with my gifts. And then believe in them. Believe that my intuition is real and it's helpful. If I believe in it, and then trust it. I have to trust it. That's part of my, I guess, test of faith. Yeah, it's a paradigm shift. I'm having a paradigm shift. It's the heart transmission. It's a healing of my heart, my sacred heart, and awakening my higher heart. And then sharing that with you. Oops. That one jumped out. Trust in the plan. So I'm going to go ahead and read that one. It jumped out for a reason. Trust in the plan. You can plan your whole entire life, and things are never going to go the way you plan. After 42 years, I've realized that I'll find some way to fuck it up or sabotage it. I'm trying to not do that anymore, but I'm human. So trust in the plan. This is a beautiful card. It's like this shaman or like elder wise man with his arms outstretched, and there's beautiful light bursting from his heart, and the cosmos bursting from his third eye, and the waves are crashing upon the shore here. So trust in the plan and allow the waves to wash away the pain and the hurt of the past. And trust that there is a divine plan for you and for me, and that sharing your journey, even the hard things, is part of the plan. And it will help lift people up and uplift you at the same time. So let's go ahead and read that. He's very much at peace, and I know that I'm connecting with my star family. I know I'm a star seed. I know I'm a light worker, and I'm grateful for that and the wisdom that I've gained through making it through the dark days. So, excuse me. I'll see if I can get this read. I got 3 minutes left, so if it cuts off, sorry guys. So in preparation for radical growth, there can be temporary disorder and chaos. While your mind may worry that something is going wrong, the spirit knows that this is a way for the old to be disassembled so that the new can be formed. Although you may feel out of control during such times, sorry, my nose is itchy, you do not need to resist the process. There is no need to attempt to impose your own sense of order upon the greater plan. You do not need to seek solutions, for there is no problem here that needs solving. What has been is being cleared away in preparation for the next chapter in your life. Have faith, all is well. Do not fear. You may see that the life that you have known appears to be ending. You may find that the things you used to do or the way that you used to think no longer seems as relevant as they once were. You may feel your relationships and friendships are changing. Some may even be ending. Perhaps you find you no longer have the energy or motivation to keep certain relationships going in your life. However, your energy is meant to be withdrawing from what it once supported. This is not abandonment or betrayal. It is not selfishness. It is honest. When you trust in your spiritual growth, all that happens is love. That means that even an apparent loss always serves love, whether that is immediately obvious or not. It is sometimes necessary for both parties to become free to live their true destiny. So the invocation of this is, I call upon the loving genius of divine order that is manifesting itself in my life now. I have gratitude for the grace, compassion, truth, and liberation that is expressing itself through the changes now happening or soon to happen in my life. Thank you for always guiding me onto my truest and most joyful path. Though I ask through unconditional love for assistance, insight, and support to help me trust in the plan of love unfolding in my life. I ask for this same gift for all living beings. Through divine grace, my own free will, so be it. Thank you for tuning in. Peace, Mother Lover out. I'm out of time. Have a good day.